Hey guys, it's Josh from Lightforce. You might remember back in January we bought a Isuzu DMAX, and it's taken us until now to kind of get the build where we want it to and get it sort of finalised. We're lucky enough to be able to get down to Bribey Island and take it for a bit of a cruise on the beach this morning, but we thought we'd take the opportunity to run you around the car. Come along and let's take a look at it and we'll show you what we've done. As a bit of a first step, obviously we needed a front bar, so guys at Lifestyle 4x4 were gracious enough to help us out with the front bar. So we've got the Ironman bar on the front. It's copped a fair bit of abuse and it still looks fantastic, so really happy with the front bar. Looks really sleek, really nice on the front of the DMAX. The guys at Custom Offroad have graciously supported us on some bash plates under the car. So we've actually got the 3-plate system underneath. The guys at Custom Offroad are fantastic. With the Ironman bar, the front plate needed some modification and they did it without any issues at all, which was great. So we're able to get those on there just to give us that extra protection underneath the car. This is an everyday drive and it is my vehicle that I use in Queensland at the moment. So, you know, although we're not going to be doing any crazy off-roading in it, it's still nice to know that when we do take it off-road, we got that full underbody protection, which is great. We've got the GME XRS system in there. Absolutely fantastic radio, very happy with that. While we're at the front of the vehicle, we'll probably talk about the lighting. So what we've decided to go with is as much as possible, obviously being a lighting company. So we put 3 HTX2s on the front, and we've also got 6 strikers across the rack. And we've also put a 20-inch single row in behind the grille there because we've decided not to put a winch on at this stage, and we've sort of stealth mounted that behind the grille. So looks very nice, gets a lot of attention, and there's a lot of light coming out of the front of the car. We do have the black covers, so most of the time when I'm driving around on the street, I use the black covers on our on the strikers. And I usually put the black covers in the daytime on the front as well, just to protect the light. But also, you know, if there is any issues around ADR, you know, it's for off-road use only. If you come around the side of the vehicle, we've decided to go with the Goodyear Duratracs on the tyres and the Dirty Life rims. The rim and tyre package looks sweet. It looks really nice. The Goodyear Duratracs are a fantastic tyre. As I said before, it is a daily drive, so it's basically, you know, we had to be realistic with what tyres we put on it. Would have been great to put some 33s on it and make it look beefed up and a bit more lifted, but yeah, look, I mean, the 265s do the job, and you know, they're great tyres and really comfortable to drive on. So the other upgrade that we've got is obviously suspension lift. We put a 2-inch lift in it. Outback Armour have supported us on the suspension fit out for this vehicle. Great suspension, like very comfortable to drive. The change from the standard suspension that Isuzu offers into aftermarket suspension was just night and day difference. Like, you know, I 100% recommend if you're going to go with a dual cab like this, got to upgrade the suspension. And you know, a modest 2-inch lift is all you need, and it can change the whole drive of the vehicle. So keep moving around. As you can see, we've got the Batwing out at the moment. Rhino, you know, have supported us with the platforms. So we've got 2 Pioneer platforms on the vehicle, one on the front over the cabin, and one on the canopy. We've got a fair bit of accessories mounted to it, but the Batwing, again, like just a fantastic piece of equipment. One of the nicest awnings that I've used. Prior to using the Batwing, I just have your standard 2-meter side awning. I always found that it wasn't just enough shade for the family when we'd take them out, but with the 270 awning, it's fantastic. Like, definitely 100% recommend getting one. On the side, you can see that we've used all of our Rock 20 Ultra Floods on the side. We've got 3 mounted on each side. It's a fantastic bit of equipment, great lighting on the side of the car. It throws a nice sort of soft light out to probably 20-30 meters, like off the side of the vehicles. We've decided to go with the Legendex side steps. Barney Lewis and the guys at Legendex have sorted us out on some side steps. You know, Barney's got a bit of a system on how the side steps are made. They're basically sliders, not so much a step, but the way that they've engineered them is for some heavy duty off-road abuse, basically. So we decided to put them on, 1, because they look cool, 2, because we know they're going to do the job, and 3, I'm probably not allowed to take the car up the kind of hills that these side steps would be the most usable at. So underneath the vehicle, we have 10 Rock 9s mounted under the car, our underbody light. So we've mounted 3 on each side step, 2 at the front under the grille and 2 at the rear under the tub. If you keep coming around the back with us, we've got the thermoplast canopy. Again, Ironman helped us out with the thermoplast canopy. We just upgraded the taillights to a smoked X-terrain light. They just look amazing. So just a bit of class there on the rear of the car. We decided not to go with a aftermarket rear bumper because we feel the factory bumper on the DMAX, if you swing around, is, you know, looks fantastic, and we didn't really see the need to have to upgrade it. So what we did was we flush mounted 2 of our Rock 20 Ultra Flood flush mount lights into the tailgate either side of the number plate. We've also upgraded the tail lights with our BA15 LED reverse light upgrades as well. Just upgrading the reverse light bulbs like triples the light that you get out of your standard bulbs, and they have a nice color temperature to them as well, and they look great. We've teamed up with MSA to do the fit out on the back of this. Like, no question, like MSA drawers are just the highest quality drawers that I've ever worked with, and they look fantastic. Like, the blue on them, it just looks amazing. The quality in them is just fantastic. Actually rolling out the drawers, you know, they're just an amazing bit of kit. Really well built. They got the inbuilt side LEDs, and just the construction of them, like, they're just, you know, they're so well built. I'm really happy with them. We've got the upgraded panel on the side with 2 12-volt links. We also have some Rock 9s, again, mounted up on the inside of the canopy here, that have been fitted to the panel. It's got the USB slots there, and we've also got the voltmeter that's linked to the dual battery system as well, which is hidden under the side here. So we've got a dual battery system, all the red arc gear in there, which, you know, it's amazing. The fridge runs 24/7 in the back. The actual fridge slide, again, very well built. I've, you know, been on some rutted roads, and this whole system has not failed. Like, it's been fantastic. So the drop down on that, the usability of it, how it slides out, never had an issue. So the MyCoolman fridge, the guys at MyCoolman helped us out with the fridge for the back of the vehicle. It's probably the only thing I absolutely wanted and needed. So Dave at MyCoolman helped me out directly with the fridge, which is awesome. I stole a bit of an idea from the guys at MSA, just with the rear tailgate. We do a fair bit of display work and that kind of thing with lights, and we just want to make sure that we've got a nice little platform to work on. So I flogged this idea off them, but yeah, we've got a piece of tin signage, I guess, that's only like 1 or 2 mil thick. We've carpeted it, done a bit of right angle bracket here, and it's just a nice smooth tailgate to work on when we're at customers and that kind of thing. The EGR tailgate seal kit, look, apparently it's the best tailgate seal kit in the market. I'm sure there's other variations out there, but driving on some of the red dust roads, I'm sure it kept a truckload of dust out of the rear of the canopy, so that's doing its job as well. So the other thing that we've also put on the vehicle, guys, because we didn't go with the rear bar, was one of the tag tow bars. You know, it's a tow bar, does a great job, so we've got that on the back there. The Meredith Metalworks snorkel, so we decided to go with a stainless steel snorkel. I know there's a lot of controversy whether you go Staino or whether you go your Safari snorkels or others like them. On this build, we were going for a certain look, so we decided to go with the Staino. Look, I do understand that the stainless snorkel has, you know, it's louder and all those kind of things, but there's a bit of a trade-off there. But if you come inside the vehicle for a sec, we do have some standard, some of our aftermarket custom switches in the vehicle. So what we've decided to do is put those in. So we've got them for the HDX HID function, we've got them for the strikers, so they function independently, for the 20-inch bar in the front as well, and we also have the center switches for the side lights, the rear 20-inch bar that you didn't see on the back of the vehicle, but we've got a rear 20-inch single row mounted underneath the rear of the canopy as well. The other thing that we've got mounted on the top here is some of the Rhino accessories, so your standard shovel fit out that everyone throws up, you know, hopefully I'll never have to use it. Haven't had to yet, and we've also got the Maxtrax. So, all right, guys. So that's the DMAX build walk around. So I hope you like what we've done with the vehicle. I know there's plenty of different tastes out there, but this is what we decided to do with it in Queensland. So that's the Queensland build. I'd like to say a special thanks to Wayne Hemmond and the team at Adventure Offroad in Slacks Creek. Wayne and his team basically built this car. from the ground up and done all the work on it, all the wiring. You know, the guys have been very, very patient with all our requests. And you know, the craftsmanship and workmanship of the guys at Adventure Offroad is second to none. They do a tremendous job. So you know, if you are looking for any work to be done and you know, you like what's been done with the DMAX, reach out to the guys at Adventure Offroad. But for now, guys, that's the build. We're gonna put all the links and descriptions of all the work and upgrades that have been done to the vehicle in the description. So feel free to click on that. If you've got any questions outside of that, you can reach out to us on any of our social platforms, and we'll help you out the best we can. But for now, guys, that's the DMAX build. Cheers.